Greetings. Every part of the world, there are winners and there are losers. And there's no different in my country. There are people who are winners and there are people who are losers. And those who are losing, they can change their state and they can start winning. But you have to be willing to get rid of the arrogance. You can't believe that you know everything, okay? For example, I grew up in a religious and superstitious society, and from a very young age, with tears in my eyes and me smote in my chest, I asked myself, who am I and who is God? And so I set out on a journey to discover who is God and who am I for myself. And so I had 25 years experience in the religious system, and I've grown so much and I've become much wiser through an awakened experience. And so many people would have known me before. They would say, oh, you were such a mighty man of God, you were so gifted, you were this, you were that, why you leave the church, and so on. And when you try to speak to them, of course, because you're on a different level of vibration and frequency, because you understand everything is energy, because you understand spirituality, science, and technology, they are all one. You understand there's only one power, and so on. And two cannot walk together unless they agree. So they will say to you, you're crazy. They will say, blasphemy, okay? And they will continue to live their life the way they've been living it, and hoping and wishing that one day that there will be a change. One day someone will come and save them. But for me, the saving power is within, and the redeeming power is within. And so I teach people to go within themselves to find the saving power and the redeeming power. And when they get the results, they need no argument, okay? Yet, I'm not trying to change the system. I'm getting you to change your paradigm, to get out of the box. I am willing to teach you how to bend reality to your will, if you will believe. Okay, so you definitely have to be open-minded if you want to win in life. Well, there will always be the winners and there will always be the losers. There will always be the people who are arrogant. And many people, they interpret arrogance different, than how I really see it, okay? For example, if I express myself in a real way and display the good side of me and also display the opposite of that, most people, they're going to focus on that. They're going to focus more on the negative, because we're living in a negative world, because, you've been programmed. The systems are set up to program you in negativity, in terms of keeping you limited and keeping you looking outwardly. Okay, you're just focusing on the effect and never really know anything about the cause. So, because of that, many people say, there are people who definitely say to you that he's an arrogant, stupid asshole. There are people who say that, and there are people who say, nah, he's a very nice person. I know people in this island who can testify of how I've helped them. Okay, I know of one person was like in $100,000 debt. Now they're out, because I teach them this whole inner science of alchemy and how to create their reality consciously. And when they left, it was a governmental job, which I wouldn't go into detail. Okay, and he left. No one was in agreement with him. The only person stuck by his side and teach him how to be a winner was myself. Even his parents was telling him I'm leading him astray, I am of the devil, all of these things. But now they want a piece of the man's business. Okay? So I can go on and on and on and on. But my brother and my sisters, if you listen to me and you seem to be like a troubled young man, I want to empower you. Okay? There are books I would like to share with you. We live in an age whereby people can just go and they can listen to an ebook. But I'm telling you, when you hold a book in your hand, something magical takes place. Okay? You see, if you understand the magic of your fingers and so on, your toes, every part of your being, if you understand these things, then you will know what I'm talking about, okay? Because right now, the way how the system of the world is set up, AI gonna take over most people's brain without they even realize it, okay? So my brother, my sisters, I'm saying to you that you can definitely rearrange your mind to win in life. So it's a game, and you have to learn to play the game, or you continue to get played by the game. You see, and in every game, there are winners and there are losers. Okay? And there are always coaches. So the man who goes to church, to his pastor, to listen to his sermon, they pay their tithes, they pay their offering. They are playing their game. Okay? I'm not gonna go and disrupt their game. They're playing their game. I'm playing my game. Okay? For example, in the game of soccer, they all use a ball. Okay? And when it comes to us being raised in the Caribbean islands, we've been raised to play the Christianity game. So we use the Bible. Okay. Well, many of the coaches, they play the game on one level, but I play the game on 3 levels. And I teach you how to play the game on 3 levels. And of course, you are physical. You can't doubt me with that. You are mental or psychological. You can't doubt me with that. Because every word you speak is the expression of a thought. And everything you do also is the expression of a thought. And you're spiritual. You're a spirit having a human experience, whether you believe it or not. Okay, so I want to teach you how to play the game from inside out. Because the system been teaching you how to play the game from outside in. Okay? And that is why getting in touch with your spiritual essence is very important. Okay? It is very, very important. And that is what I would like to get in touch with you with, to help you to become a winner. Okay? So, for example, you might be in debt up to your neck. Maybe you are one of the persons who have many yokes around your neck. And, I mean, if you look back at 2020 to 2022, I've been asking myself, what happened to all the prophets and prophetess and all the men and women of God in 2020 to 2022? Because the whole religious system was dominated by Fauci and Bill Gates. The people who used to quote the scripture that says, forsake not the assembling of yourself. These people had to forsake the assembling. So if you had 1,000 people going, whatever was instituted, whether is it only 500 could have attended, or 300 could have attended, they were abiding by it. And you have to ask yourself if it was God instruction who instruct them, or if it was men who want to control the world, who was basically instructing them and who was really in control of the church. And I see people who are praying and calling on Jesus in the islands and protesting. And I was saying to myself, what, are you going to protest against a system that already have all the data on you? Do you know you have loans and mortgages? That's what I was saying. And I was saying, do you realize that the Bible says that the rich ruleth over the poor and the borrower is a slave to the lender? You owe the bank, you owe the credit union, do all of that. How are you going to protest? I was saying all of that. And, there are a lot of people who call me stupid, people call me crazy. I remember I went into a store and, because I knew it was a pandemic and a scamdemic and, I was being honest to myself, the owner got up into my face and, and all of that. But today's business is closed. You see, I'm just saying these things because I know that I have supernatural forces with me who have called me and sent me. I'm not a man out here just speaking. I wasn't sent by a Bible school. I wasn't sent by a seminary. The man who walked out of the burning bush that doesn't consume, a black man just like myself, who give me my commission and who also place a halo over my head, a rainbow halo over my head. They are the ones who send me to you. And they are the ones who help me to experience the birth from the skull and allow me to write the book called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. And my brother, my sister, I'm saying all of this because I'm going to come to a close now. Because I want you to win. I'm saying all of this because mainly, this is it, if you ain't get nothing else from this video, your belief system is what is creating all the results you're getting in life, your belief system. And if you change your belief system, I guarantee you that your yearly income could become your monthly income. But we take sacrifice. When I wanted to get away from post office, I know it would take sacrifice. People used to say, maybe he has something to fall back on. I had nothing to fall back on. As a matter of fact, I was so chapped in the system. I had a loan with the bank, with a credit credit card I had. And I was trying to do a course, which I did 2 courses, okay, in fitness. Get my certificate for one. The other one I got everything else, all the books, everything, but they stole money from my card, double charge it and never get it back and so on. And me, being ignorant of money and how money works, which right now I'm a master in that, teaching you those things, okay? And they put me in code, and I used to have to appear to the codes. If I'm through the bank, or the bank put me in code and thing, right? And I used to have to appear to the code and pay. When I break all of those debt, after that, everything just start to open bigger and wider. Okay, so I'm saying all of these things because, everything I say based on experience. So your belief system is what's shaping your life. Your salary, the house you live, the vehicle you drive. And there's some people say, oh, where you are? Where you? I'm trying to teach you only what I learned late. Do you know the man who owned the franchise, the Kentucky franchise, Colonel Sanders? He had, I think his idea and his franchise business, the Kentucky business, I think he started that when he was at the age of 65, So if you want to be a winner, it's never too late, to learn. And let me leave this with you. Never walk to earn. Walk to learn. And never be afraid to invest in yourself. As a matter of fact, all the things that I've been charging for, I'm going to carry up the prices. The more and more my time become more valuable, and the more time I spend to do things, you understand, is the more I have to charge. That's what people don't know. And so if you're living in this island and you're hearing me, I'm telling you, capitalize on it early. Okay, because there comes a time you might not be even able to afford me. Okay. So my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and I'm saying to you that you have to create a winning mentality, and that's really what I really want to help you with. Teach you how to create a winning mentality. Okay. You see, poverty is a poverty of imagination. It's lack of imagination, okay? And if you claim to be a child of God and you're not winning in life. Maybe you have the wrong God. If you think there's virtue in lack and scarcity and poverty and mental slavery and you being limited, maybe you have the wrong God. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm just doing these videos so people to question themselves. And you know, I'm taking them to certain amount of minutes because people attention span is very short. So if you can listen to me for 10 minutes and so on, that's good. Because very few people are gonna make it to even 3-4 minutes. So those of you who listen to me and what I'm saying resonates with you, it's truly a blessing for you. Okay, so let me say, if you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share this video. If you want to be notified every time I post up a video, hit that notification bell. Also, if you'd like to get my books, they are all available on Amazon. The links will be provided down below. You want to do a one-on-one with me and the Faithia app, you can. You want to reach out to me directly by email and so on, you can do that. Also, you like to become part of my Patreon community, you're welcome. And if you're donating 20 or more US dollars, there's a course available for you. It is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. Along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. But whatsoever you desire, I have things to help you. You want to become a part of my Free Thinkers and Seekers University, I can definitely help you. Okay, but whatever you invest in, make sure always to invest in yourself first. Invest in yourself and never put more value on money than on yourself. You're more valuable than money. I'll teach you how to prove that for yourself. It's all energy, bro. Teach you how to really operate that. Okay, so my brothers, my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and I want to say to you that this is your journey to change from a losing mentality to a winning mentality and win in the game of life. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.